That's the Walker River. I've wanted to fish it for a long time. You'd think I'd pull over right now and fish it, but I'm on a schedule and I'm already running late, and I'm going to park at another place I've wanted to fish, so I'll get my fix then. But I do feel kind of bummed that I'm going to just fly right past the Walker. But what can you do? Should have left a lot earlier. Well, I've made it into Nevada, so that means it's time to put my Nevada sticker on. Got a bunch more to go, but at least we got that one out of the way. So yeah, I know, I'm growing out a little bit of facial hair, and I almost need to dye it, don't I? I think what I'm going to do is go with the whole mutton chop thing, like the old carpetbagger and Swede's got going on. I probably won't keep it, but I'll do it for a couple of weeks just to see how I like it, and just as a joke to see how many people get the reference. Speaking of other YouTubers, go check out Mark Fun Jones. He's got a pretty cool channel. He makes paintings of all the different characters that he follows on YouTube. And if you watch the same people that I do, you'll probably get a kick out of it as well. He's not a troll. He does parodies, but his are, I guess, more friendly parodies than some of the other parody channels. I like everybody. I even like the Puppet Guy. I like Swedes. I like Dave Hughes. I like everybody. I also like the other YouTubers. I'm just like that. I'm a real asshole on my Facebook to people I don't know, but people I do know and people I follow on YouTube, I like everybody. I'm just that kind of person. I'm always stoned. It's hard not to like people when you're always stoned. I could quit weed and hate everybody for a while, but why? Why? Anyways, this motorhome never had any issues. We fixed the vapor locking thing, then we hit the rock, then we got to then we left Gardnerville, got to the Costco, filled up with gas, looked down there. I'd only driven 20 miles and all the air had come out of the tire. I went over to Costco Tire Center thinking I'm a member, they'll hook me up. It's almost 100 degrees out, and they say, well, sir, it might take 3 or 4 hours, and we're going to need you to sit in the parking lot with your dogs while we do this. I said, sorry, that's not going to happen. I said, can you refer me to a mom and pop tire shop? And they did. They sent me to one that was just a little bit out of town. The people there were fucking great. I'll go back there in a heartbeat if I'm ever there and need tires. In fact, I was originally planning to get tires there on my way back home. But now that I don't know what's going to happen with this RV, I'm not so sure I want to do that. And I might take a different route home anyway. I haven't decided. The insurance company said that there's no deadline for me to see them. As long as I've started the claim, I can take as long as I want. Since they can't come see me where I'm at, I can take as long as I want to get to where they are to see them. So I may wait till I get home 3, 4, or 5 months from now and see them then. If there's no rush, I don't want to be in a rush. I don't want to change my plans. Anyhow, years ago, I had to let the air out of my tires when I was in Mammoth Lakes, California, because I was going down a soft, sandy road. I guess I let a little too much out of one because it popped off the bead. I went into town, they took the tire off, put air back in it to pop it on the bead, and put it back on. They charged me $65 for that. Never realized quite what a ripoff it was until I went to this nice little tire shop in Nevada, where they took the tire off, found out it was the valve stem, put my brand new full-size spare, which was on another rim, onto that rim, put in a new valve stem, took the tire that I had run flat for a while, put it on the rim for my spare, put it all back together and everything, and it was only $35 for all that. That's when I realized Mammoth Lakes was a scam. The guy either didn't understand or didn't feel safe taking this off the way you're supposed to. You can jack this up. You jack it up from the axle that lifts the tire off the ground. But the body only goes up as much as the tire, and there's not enough clearance to slide the tire out from the skirting. You have to also lift the body up separately to give it enough clearance so that it will come out. And I tried explaining it to him. You'll see in the video. And it took him a minute, but he finally got it. He finally figured out what I was saying, and we got it, and it was all good. So luckily, after that, I haven't had any more problems. I made it here to camp just fine, and I'm going to continue on with my trip as originally planned. Actually, I shouldn't say I haven't had any more problems. My almost brand new 6-volt style, golf cart style batteries, one of them got hot, boiled water. I checked them almost weekly or bi-weekly. Somehow one of them got hot, boiled out over the top. I added new distilled water, but I think I may have damaged it because it certainly doesn't seem to be holding a charge the way it used to. I'm in a park right now where I have power, so I'm not actually using my solar. I'm hoping the maintenance cycle on my charge controller will restore the battery over a few days, but I won't know until I leave here and try to use it again. I guess that's it. This is going to be a long enough video already as it is. I forgot to say this at the end, so I'll say it now. Do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Oh, look, there's the bunny ranch. Too bad I'm not rich. I probably won't even upload this video, not because I made a hooker joke. I ain't got no shame. I probably won't. Oh, there's a giant spider made out of a Volkswagen. That's kind of cool. Maybe I will upload this. I should have got pulled over and looked at it. Reason I'm not, I have a flat tire. The inner tire on the passenger side is dead. Got a nail in it. Went to Costco, being a member. I thought their tire center would be able to fix it for me, but no. They say for them to fix it, I have to take all 3 dogs out. Well, there's just hookers everywhere. This must be Hookerville. So I said, well, can you find me a mom and pop or a ghetto tire shop somewhere that I can maybe have this changed without having to take all 3 dogs out of the motorhome? Because that's kind of hard to control. I could do it if I have to, but it's not easy. And the guy said, oh yeah, there's a great place 20 miles to the east. So we're heading there now, and we've gone halfway. We've got about 10 more miles to go. Then we got to pull in and wait however long it takes them to do this. And then we've got to drive another 50 miles to Fallon and another 60, 70, 80, 100 miles or so after that to Winnemucca. And then I'm going to try to stay the night in Winnemucca. That's the only way I can really stay on schedule. Then tomorrow I wake up and do another 200 miles. Find some place to sleep, probably a rest area. And then the morning after that, I wake up and do another 150 miles. And then I'll finally be at camp and I can relax for one day, and then I get to work. It's fun work. I enjoy it. I'm paying to work, so it's not like real work. They're not paying me, but it is shoveling and digging, so it's not, it's not completely easy. I just saw horses on the side of the road with no fence keeping them in. I wonder what keeps them out of the road. Probably nothing. People are supposed to watch out for them, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to shut this off. We've just drove through the little town, and we've still got about 10 miles till the tire shop, so I'm going to save some battery and some memory on these glasses. I just wanted to check in. Even if I don't use this on my YouTube, I just want to be able to look back and say, oh yeah, that's where I was. It's always the littlest towns that have pizza factories, and whenever I see a pizza factory, I feel kind of like I'm at home. Even when I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, Nevada.
I can use this one, and if I can pull it out, this one too.
Yeah. Whatever you think. I remember when we changed it at my dad's house, we used blocks of wood.
That's going to push in. How about, I still think if we let it down a little and then lift up on the body from back here, most of the weight will still be supported with that jack. But this will just lift the body a little bit to give us clearance. I'm pretty sure that's how we did it. And see, it should start coming up a little bit. So here's an interesting Class C. Now we're still in Nevada. And no, I'm not talking about the one directly in front of me. I'm talking about the rainbow zebra gum. Zebra gum Winnebago. I wonder, well, obviously that's not all original, but I think the Winnebago stripe is original, and I think they just added the others on top. Either way, that's a pretty cool idea to spruce up an older rig. Someday I'll paint mine fully, but for now I've got other problems I've got to deal with before I worry about painting it. Oh, it's really nice out right now too, isn't it? So you guys know me, I see an unusual RV, first thing I got to do is go look at it. Now, I don't know what this is supposed to be. That's one of the main reasons. If these people don't want somebody looking at their RV, they shouldn't write stuff on the side in such small letters, right? So they expect me to go up and look at it. At least that's my reasoning. We do what we must because we can. Very nice. It's kind of similar to my Alberta, Canada. Wow. Be wrong, get better. All power to the imagination. I like that. Do what we must because we can. That's similar to my sign out. What does all this say? B1. When all something. I don't know. Is that supposed to be the sun? Are they going to see the eclipse too? It looks like an eyeball from a distance. I don't know what it is. I think it is an eye. What's the make? Empress. It's got a fiberglass front, but an aluminum roof. Interesting. Oh, this is Minden, Nevada. A little bit south of Carson City, or if you don't know where Carson City is, it's a little bit south of Reno. And it's about halfway to my destination to go see the eclipse. I figured I'd walk over here to this gas station and see if they sell scratcher tickets, because I've never spent 1 red cent gambling in any way in Nevada. And yes, I will go into a real casino, drop $10 or something on penny slots. I'm not gonna get crazy because I don't have that kind of money, but I should have the beginner's luck going for me. At least that's the plan. And the casino will let me stay the night if I spend a little money there. So maybe I'll spend $10 gambling and buy something to eat. You know, Reno, Carson City, it's not Vegas, but it's still Nevada, so it still counts. I'm feeling really good today. I don't know why. I had kind of a bad day yesterday and the day before, but I'm feeling pretty good today. Watch, they don't sell lottery tickets. That'd be my luck. Here's a little Wells Fargo ATM just sitting here, waiting for somebody to run it over and drag it off with their pickup truck. That's why we don't have those in Kern County, California, because somebody would there. Actually, I read a thing recently. If you try to take one of those, it sprays a stuff on you that will show up under ultraviolet light for 5 years. Thank you, sir. No matter how much you wash, it'll be there for 5 years. Hello. This is when you know you're in Nevada.